did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I'm a civil engineer here at M&M Engineering. Behind every successful production process in our factory come quality materials, skilled employees, and reliable equipment. Specifically, rebar and pre-stressing cable from Benny's, which are the building blocks of our products.
Not all rebar and steel are created equal. At Benny's, quality is savings because building with trusted materials means building stronger, safer, and longer.
Through Benny's Enterprises and Banquet, M&M Engineering has access to the highest quality products and heavy-duty machinery that help us improve efficiency, maintain productivity, and provide the most reliable solutions to our clients.
Best for you and best for me. At Benny's, it's the quality. Benny's, quality and saving.
Presentation to Cabinet regarding their proposed acquisition of Speednet. Social partners say they won't meet with Cabinet unless more information about amalgamation is divulged. The OE comments on Fishkill in the Belize River and 15 Scarlet Macaws released into the wild. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
This newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
So it started off like any other summer day in Belize. I decided to go down to Builders Hardware since I heard they had 25% off on summer outdoor products. I got a couple of items, a chair, a grill, a cooler, and I got carried away, but the prices were so good. But anyways, I might have gotten comfortable, maybe too comfortable. Then I saw the news, man, the hurricane season was not playing with me. But thank God Builders also had 25% off hurricane preparedness items as well. Flashlights, batteries, sealant, first aid kits, everything I need. And guess what? My grill survived.
Good evening and welcome to Plus News for today, Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. I am Julian Cruz. Cabinet met in Belmopan today where they heard presentations from 3 separate entities regarding the proposed acquisition of Speednet. Cabinet heard presentations from the Belize Social Security Board, the Public Utilities Commission, and of course BTL, one of the main stakeholders in the proposed acquisition. After this morning's session, BTL's chair, Mark Lizarraga, spoke to the media, saying that this morning's presentation to Cabinet was all about clearing up some misconceptions that have been floating around in the public sphere and highlighting the benefits of the proposed amalgamation.
The board basically decided that what we had seen so far merited continuing due diligence, and we're on that path. We're still, a ways to go. We still have to land with our own due diligence. We still need to get feedback from the PUC about some of the concerns which we are addressing about competition through MVNOs and other means of assuring the public that their concerns about increasing costs or BTL taking advantage of them are unfounded, and that there are mechanisms in place that will address those concerns. So I think it was just about giving our side of the story as to what we're willing to do. You know, we have agreed that we have to justify any changes in prices. We're hoping, of course, and we can even say that part of the considerations are that because of the efficiencies that will be gained from a market consolidation, it would allow for even a decrease in rates. For example, there'd be no more need, for example, for interconnection rate between BTL and Smart, things like that. But efficiencies will bring savings to the consumers, increase dividends to the shareholders, improve working conditions and benefits for the workers, and everybody in all the stakeholders will benefit from this improved efficiency that will come through using the capacity that we have already in our system. Picture this, we have a system that can do 1 million people. Our system is only holding 225,000. Smart has 100,000. Even after consolidation, we'll only be using 30-something% capacity of our system. Why have two systems? The electronics and the business that we're in right now, things become outdated every 5 to 7 years and they're not cheap. Why should the country, consumers pay for it, you know? Consumers pay for having two systems, having 2 sets of fiber, 2 sets of towers, 2 sets of everything. All of these things make rate decreases difficult in this industry. The industry is inefficient. We're overcapitalized. So the savings from maximizing the capacity that we have will lend to all of the benefits to all the players. And the stakeholders have all agreed. The small shareholder has agreed that this makes economic sense, that it makes sense for the company and the shareholders. I think the Social Security has said that they do not have any objections, that they see the benefits in it, and you can speak to them. They made presentations today as well, I understand. And we've just reassured Cabinet that this process is a process that took place. We've received 3 independent valuations so far on the company. Management did its own valuation, Belize did its valuation, and the Brazilian company did its valuation. And the system that we're looking at right now, as we continue with our due diligence process, is that when we have control of the company, we are going to have another independent professional accounting
That's after
firm.
the purchase is made.
Yeah, to confirm, yes, to confirm that what. Let me finish.
Not after. During
the process.
The existing due diligence that we're starting.
That what the seller is saying is true.
BTL is planning to purchase Speednet for $80 million, and it is expected that the amount will be paid off in 4.5 years. One of the major concerns regarding BTL's proposed acquisition of Speednet has to do with the move potentially creating a telecommunications monopoly. Today, BTL's chair, Mark Lizarraga, said that the move would not create a monopoly. Here's how he put it.
We're not going to be a monopoly.
Why would you say
because the law provides for what they call an MVNO. Help me out here, MCO. But MVNO basically means you, Paul, want to open a telephone service for company Paul. You can come to BTL. You will use our network because we have capacity. And Paul brand could be one brand out there using our backbone. You could come up with your own telephone company. Anybody could do it.
Controlled by your system.
Yeah, not controlled. The services are provided by our national infrastructure, right? So that's one. 2, we have, the reality is now most people communicate with data. Most of the communication are data. So we have other data companies all over the country.
Yesterday, independent media owners from Channel 7, XTV and Creme Radio, PlusTV and Love TV and FM were met with met with social partners and the 4 independent senators: Church Senator Louis Wade, NGO Senator Janelle Chanona, Union Senator Glenfield Dennison, and Business Senator Kevin Herrera, to discuss a unified position on the proposed acquisition of Speednet. The media owners raised various concerns that could arise if the acquisition were to go through, including the possibility of being booted off the air if a controversial remark were to be made. BTL's chair, Mark Lizarraga, says that would not be the case.
BTL is a professional company run by professionals. It's a private company that can be held liable, that can be subject to lawsuits. We're not in the business of pulling the plug.
I think also we would want to say that at the end of the day, this also we also are going to be subject to the PUC oversight.
Yeah. Service level agreement.
Service level agreement. Yeah. So I think from that standpoint, that's where it is. That's how you're going to be protected. It's not one company, no rules. It's that the rules are going to be implemented, enforced. The SLAs are going to be kept by the PUC.
And outside of today's lengthy cabinet meeting, members of the media were able to get a quick side comment regarding the day's proceedings from Minister Michelle Shabat. According to Shabat, the multiple presentations today were good, but he believes that more information is still needed before a decision can be made.
We had 3 separate presentations. I think they were all of them were good, but like I said, we're still waiting for additional information.
Do you hold to your initial position that this is not a monopoly being created? You had said that initially.
I said that in reference to the data. As you know, the current system is also providing for what they call MCNOs, and so that would also deal with the monopoly in terms of telecommunications.
We understand that next week the cabinet will need to make a decision next week Tuesday. Are you prepared to make your decision?
Hopefully by the time Tuesday comes around, we'll have enough information on which a decision could be made.
Would you be able to disclose to us what is lacking?
No, not at this time.
The social partners are responding to the government's invitation for the Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the National Trade Union Congress of Belize, the Belize Network of NGOs, and the National Evangelical Association of Belize to meet with the cabinet on August 13. In a joint statement issued earlier today, the 4 groups welcomed further engagement with the government, but reiterated that any meeting must include representation from all 4 social partner groups, consistent with their collective position on the matter. Social partners also say several outstanding requests for information remain unanswered, including financial statements and independent valuation reports. They say the requested information is necessary to allow them reasonable time to review the documents and effectively participate in discussions with the cabinet. The groups also welcome the Public Utilities Commission's willingness to engage in further discussions while referring the Commission to the requests outlined in their August 6th statement as the basis for continued stakeholder engagement. The social partners reaffirmed their commitment to collective action in what they describe as the public interest. We'll go for a break, but when we come back, we will find out what exactly is causing the fish kill in the Belize River. We'll be right back after this break.
So it started off like any other summer day in Belize. I decided to go down to Builders Hardware since I heard they had 25% off on summer outdoor products. I got a couple of items, a chair, a grill, a cooler, and I got carried away, but the prices were so good. But anyways, I might have gotten comfortable, maybe too comfortable. Then I saw the news, man, the hurricane season was not playing with me. But thank God Builders also had 25% off hurricane preparedness items as well. Flashlights, batteries, sealant, first aid kits, everything I need. And guess what? My grill survived.
Every day, we access energy for cooling, lighting, and powering our electrical appliances and devices at work and at home. During cooler months, we rely less on cooling appliances such as fans and air conditioners. However, during warmer months, as the temperature and humidity rises, we use more energy to cool our spaces, and our appliances and electrical devices work harder than they do during the rest of the year. When the months become hotter, let's all practice energy conservation. Here are a few changes that you can make to manage your energy use. Check that all appliances and electrical devices are working efficiently. Turn lights off when not in the room. Unplug chargers, appliances when not in use. Turn off fans and TVs. Use energy-saving light bulbs such as LEDs. And look for the Energy Star products when purchasing appliances and electrical devices. These easy changes can reduce energy use and costs. You can also monitor your energy use during the month by reading your meter and calculating the reading using BEL's bill calculator on our mobile app or by visiting our website. Let's all save energy.
When I install an AC system, I recommend Rheem from Belize. Unlike inferior units that drive up electricity costs, restrict air flow, and wear out quickly, Rheem has the right solution for every space. With a wide range of options, I can choose the right Rheem system to keep every customer cool, comfortable, and satisfied. Because at Belize, quality is saving.
Best for you and best for me. At Benny's, it's the quality. Benny's, quality and saving.
Belize Medical Associates, Regent Street, NHI, was one of the first clinics, so we were here from the inception of NHI in 1993. We've been all this time up to today providing services. As services have been added on, we have cooperated fully with the NHI program.
Because I can visit the NHI clinic here with a minimal outlay of costs, I think it's an advantage for not only myself but anybody who is enrolled in the NHI program. Before I enrolled in NHI, any medical attention I had to go to the physician to get the attention, and that had a cost to it. And even when I enrolled in NHI, I had a small co-payment that I had to pay. It wasn't much, but when I reached the age of 60, the benefits improved even more because it meant that my medical attention was cost-free, my medication was cost-free, and so it has gone from one strength to another for me.
So it started off like any other summer day in Belize. I decided to go down to Belize Hardware since I heard they had 25% off on summer outdoor products. I got a couple of items, a chair, a grill, a cooler, and I got carried away, but the prices were so good. But anyways, I might have gotten comfortable, maybe too comfortable. Then I saw the news, man, the hurricane season was not playing with me. But thank God, Builders also had 25% off hurricane preparedness items as well. Flashlights, batteries, sealant, first aid kits, everything I need. And guess what? My grill survived.
Every day, we access energy for cooling, lighting, and powering our electrical appliances and devices at work and at home. During cooler months, we rely less on cooling appliances such as fans and air conditioners. However, during warmer months, as the temperature and humidity rises, we use more energy to cool our spaces, and our appliances and electrical devices work harder than they do during the rest of the year. When the months become hotter, let's all practice energy conservation. Here are a few changes that you can make to manage your energy use. Check that all appliances and electrical devices are working efficiently. Turn lights off when not in the room. Unplug chargers, appliances when not in use. Turn off fans and TVs. Use energy-saving light bulbs such as LEDs. And look for the Energy Star products when purchasing appliances and electrical devices. These easy changes can reduce energy use and costs. You can also monitor your energy use during the month by reading your meter and calculating the reading using BEL's bill calculator on our mobile app or by visiting our website. Let's all save energy.
The Department of the Environment, the DOE, believes that they are closing in on the cause of the Fishkill within the Belize River. First reported on August 3rd, the DOE was made aware of a mass fish kill within the Belize River. While the event is not uncommon, it is the first fish kill of this magnitude, prompting the Department of the Environment to quickly try and uncover the cause. Chief Environmental Officer Anthony Mai says that the DOE had three leading theories: disease, toxins in the water, or a degradation of the water quality by environmental impacts. Mai says that after closer observation and a series of tests, they believe that runoff from a nearby 380-acre rice field may be the cause of the fish kill.
Whenever the Department of Environment receives report of fish kill, we always look at three possible causes. We look at the possibility of it being a disease. We look at the possibility of it being something toxic that was introduced into the water body. And we also look at the possibility of the degradation of the water quality by the introduction of organic matter, basically. And so we reach out to several expertise, local expertise, in relation to it being a disease. We had very good conversation and discussions with them. And most of them believe that it's not a disease because a disease affecting fish normally is species specific, meaning that if a virus would be affecting the fish, the virus would have killed one specific species. The observation that we have suggests that different species of fish were being affected, including turtles, crocodiles, etc. So to some degree, we kind of feel comfortable that it's not a disease, but we haven't totally ruled it out as yet. And so then we focused our attention on it being maybe something toxic that was deposited into the river, or it could be a high organic load that went into the river, basically affecting the quality of the water. We also collected 3 samples of different species of fish. We had the assistance of Dr. Abel Carrias, who did a necropsy on the fish. So a necropsy is the process through which you try to determine the cause of death of the fish. He came in Saturday and he found that the cause of death for various reasons was hypoxia, which is low oxygen level within the river. He also stated that he does not believe that the cause of death would have been chemical because the internal organs of the fish would have been discolored and damaged. The skin would have been damaged. There would have been more bleeding, etc. And so that gives us some comfort, at least for now, that again it might not be chemical related, but we're still doing some works on that. In terms of the organic load, we conducted water quality monitoring. The water quality monitoring data that we have, the in situ data or data that we collect in the field, shows that the dissolved oxygen level from the area affected was very low. When the dissolved oxygen level gets low, normally that leads to fish kill. And so an aquatic ecosystem, basically once that dissolved oxygen level gets to around 3, the aquatic ecosystem becomes stressed, and when it comes below 1, then you begin to see different species within the aquatic ecosystem dying out. And so we have evidence to show that the dissolved oxygen level was low. We also have evidence to show that the chlorophyll A level within the river was elevated. So chlorophyll A is an indication of algae and algae bloom. And so algae bloom also causes low dissolved oxygen within an aquatic ecosystem. And to some degree, the high nutrients and runoff coming off from land into the water kind of exacerbate the problem. It makes the problem even worse. Apart from the water quality samples that we collected, we did remote sampling. So we had satellite imagery of the agricultural area near Santander and near Santander. We have satellite imagery to show that the area was significantly flooded just before the event. In fact, we also found a large rice field north of Santander, which is about 380 acres, just north of Santander. We have satellite imagery to show that that particular field was entirely flooded just before the event, the Fishkill. So we have different information and data that is leaning towards what our belief or opinion is in relation to this Fishkill event. In terms of the satellite imagery, there's a clear indication that there was a large amount of runoff that went into the river just before the event. We have satellite, the image has been shared with you guys. You guys could feel free to show them. And then we have water quality data to show that the water quality has changed. This could be as a result of this large runoff that went into the river.
My credits Belize's advancements in testing for finding results after just a few days before all tests were sent out of the country, but thanks to improvements in equipment and more funding, all tests were conducted in the country. The final findings should become available in the next 2 weeks. The Belize Forest Department, in collaboration with ACES Wildlife Rescue and the Crocodile Research Coalition, is urging residents, visitors, and businesses to exercise caution around crocodiles and avoid feeding or interacting with them. This advisory follows recent reports on social media posts involving human-crocodile interactions, including a recent incident in Keykalker Village. While no physical contact or injury was reported in that incident, authorities say it highlights the need for responsible behavior in areas where crocs are present. The Forest Department says feeding crocodiles can alter their natural behavior and cause them to associate people with food, potentially increasing the risk of negative encounters. The public is advised never to feed, approach, touch, provoke, capture, or attempt to relocate a crocodile. People are also encouraged to avoid swimming at night or in areas where crocodiles are known to occur, keep children and pets away from the water's edge, and ensure food waste and fish remains do not accumulate near waterways. Anyone who encounters a crocodile that may pose a concern is urged to keep a safe distance and contact trained wildlife personnel rather than attempting to intervene. The Forest Department, ACES, and CRC are also planning additional public education, community engagement, and the installation of crocodile safety and warning signs at strategic locations. Community meetings are expected to be held in Keykalker to address safety concerns and promote responsible coexistence with crocodiles. The heads of judiciary from Barbados, the Bahamas, Belize, Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court have expressed concern over recent reports involving internal correspondence and matters relating to the administration of the Caribbean Court of Justice, the CCJ. In a joint statement, the judicial leaders said they would not comment on the merits of statements or allegations attributed to individual CCJ judges, nor on matters arising from the court's internal, deliberative, or administrative processes. However, they expressed grave concern over the breach of confidentiality that led to the disclosure of what appeared to be internal communications. The heads of the judiciary reaffirmed the importance of the CCJ as a regional judicial institution, noting its role as the final court of appeal for countries that have accepted its appellant jurisdiction and its original jurisdiction in matters concerning the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. They said the authority of the courts depends on public confidence in the independence, impartiality, integrity, and competence of these judges. The regional judicial leaders also reaffirmed their commitment to judicial independence, the institutional integrity of the CCJ, and maintaining public trust in the courts throughout the Caribbean. 15 Scarlet Macaws released back into the wild as conservation efforts continue. We'll be right back after this message.
So it started off like any other summer day in Belize. I decided to go down to Builders Hardware since I hear they had 25% off on summer outdoor products. I got a couple of items, a chair, a grill, a cooler, and I got carried away, but the prices were so good. But anyways, I might have gotten comfortable, maybe too comfortable. Then I saw the news, and the hurricane season was not playing with me. But thank God, Builders also had 25% off hurricane preparedness items as well. Flashlights, batteries, sealant, first aid kits, everything I need. And guess what? My grill survived.
In the heart of Belmopan, there's a pharmacy that cares for more than just prescriptions. Medicare Plus Pharmacy, genuine patient and community-centered care, isn't just a promise, it's what we deliver every day. From medicines and wellness products to everyday essentials for you, your home, and even your pets. We're here for your entire family. Moms and expecting mothers are welcome to nurse in our private counseling room because your comfort matters. We offer diabetes checks, blood pressure checks, and medical counseling to help keep you informed and in control of your health. We support our community through blood drives, nutrition and wellness programs, and partnerships that make healthcare more accessible for everyone. And when medical information feels overwhelming, our trained staff takes the time to explain, guide, and support you so you can confidently manage your health and improve your quality of life. Medicare Plus Pharmacy Belmopan, genuine patient and community-centered care, always.
Welcome to the William David Fonseca Parking Facility, your modern solution for safe and convenient parking in downtown Belize City. With easy payment options such as prepaid cards or coins, parking downtown has never been easier. Enjoy affordable rates as low as 75 cents for 15 minutes, $1.50 for 30 minutes, and $3 for an hour. Open and available 24/7. Park smart. Park safe. Park at the William David Fonseca Parking Facility. Modern, secure, convenient. Your Belize City Council. Always about the people.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's home patient in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation Jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation Jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate Homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
"15 Scarlet Macaws have been released into the wild following a joint conservation effort by the Friends of Conservation and Development, the FCD, and the Forest Department. The birds were rescued and cared for at a laboratory for an average of 100 days following a strict protocol established by the Forest Department. The interventions were considered a last resort measure when chicks face a high risk of poaching or death, particularly in cases where multiple chicks were found competing for a limited space inside a nesting cavity. At the laboratory, the macaws were fed and later transferred to a flight cage where they developed their flying skills and were prepared to survive independently in the wild. During Tuesday morning's release, the birds gradually ventured out of the enclosure, with some flying long distances while others remained nearby. Meanwhile, FCD's research unit has been conducting biological monitoring of scarlet macaws in their natural habitat since March. So far this year, 24 macaws have successfully fledged from natural cavities. FCD personnel maintain a constant presence in nesting areas to monitor the birds and deter poachers. Despite their efforts, 2 chicks were reportedly lost to poaching this year, with authorities saying illegally captured macaws are often taken into Guatemala. FCD and the First Department also maintain a binational task force to share information and coordinate interventions against the illegal wildlife trade. The release of the 15 macaws marks another step toward increasing Belize's scarlet macaw population, which was estimated at approximately 350 individuals during the last national survey. Conservationists are hoping to eventually increase the population to more than 500 birds. Let's hope they can achieve that and more. And that brings us to the end of our newscast for tonight. We want to say thank you so much for tuning into Plus News. And be sure to join us right back here again tomorrow evening when we bring you all the latest happenings from around the country and on issues affecting Belize externally. Until then, do have a lovely evening. We'll see you right back here again tomorrow. God bless.